Check out some of the crew. Uncle Tony Martinez, the freelance. Brother Andy, graduation time. Oh, here we are drum singing on the Pacific Castle. That's Brother Paul up there. Brother John, let her go. And Cousin Vince and Cousin Paulette went in the skiff. This is off Iceberg in Puget Sound, Iceberg Point, in the San Juan Islands. Looks like an early morning set. There's Paul R. up there on top. There's Mutz. Paul R. is Paul III, actually, I guess, P.E. son Paul. See the net going overboard. John going to hook the tow line up on it. Still use the same method, same net, same method on the Dreamland. These are the years when the Dreamland was shrimp fishing, and I was running the Pacific Castle, which was a Peter Pan. The boat belonged to Peter Pan. They let me use it. Actually, we did quite well those years. One year we were high boat on the Sockeyes in Puget Sound. There's Vince and P.E. bringing the net out to the boat. Brother John Persing. I picked the end of the net, and Cousin Vince hooked it up. And Mutz is the drum major back there. Matt Zaffron from Tacoma. Brother John Persing. Actually, we pursed the bow end of the net and drum in the stern end. Cousin Vince back there plunging. And when the purse line and the other end of the net meet, we pick those few rings up and slide them onto a bar, and then finish picking up the net. We're still pursing and pulling. Getting close to the end, I think the rings are starting to to come up back there. You can see the purse line going towards the stern. There comes the rings out of water. Then we slip a line down through them and slip them up onto a ring bar. You see the line is through, and now we're picking them up on the ring bar with the purse line still through them. And then as we pick the net up over the stern, the rest of the net up, then the purse line feeds right through the rings and is stacked right on the drum with the net. Really a slick operation. Cousin Vince watched the rings that they don't slide off the bar. Brother John watches that there's no sticks and the fish come up and get in the drum, and Mutz keeps on with the drum majoring. Now we've come to the end of the net, and it looks like we're going to roll the fish up over the stern. Not too many in that set. Always a little bit of repair. The drums are very hard on the gear. They wear it out real fast. Well, there's Paul R. With an octopus in the blue jacket. You probably enjoy seeing this. He and Mutz are great pals. Trying to pull him out of the bucket, but he's stuck tight. Vince and Paul Edwin. Well, Brother John's on the galley stove there, whipping up a meal. Food sure is good, John. Might taste a little funny sometime, but it sure is good. Well, looks like we may have had a fair set this time, getting ready to braille. There they are, all dried up with the brailer ready to go through them. Setting the brailer down in and up easy on the winch. And Brother Paul on the right there with the visor on the end of the handle. Brother John on the chain. Paul Edwin in the skiff, sacking things up. Cousin Vince on the line, and Mutz on the winch. We use a line to pull the brailer forward, so it's a little easier to fill it with fish. Roll them in and get out of the way. Up she comes. Brother John in the light-colored shirt, Cousin Vince in the checkered shirt, Paul Edwin in the blue shirt. Uncle Tony's boat to Freeland in a haul off of, I think is outside of Kanaka Bay or Eagle Point somewhere. There's the Antarctic, Tony Bozanich's boat. There's Deception Pass. Here's 14th Street Dock. There's some research work being done on rock cod and so forth by the University of Washington. This is down by Limekiln Light, Dead Man's Bay, actually. There's the Seattle skyline. I believe we're on our way down to Carr Inlet for a special drawing silver opening. We got a permit to fish down there one day. There's Mount Rainier. Oh, we fished Carr Inlet that day. Oh, there's the Narrows Bridge down there. Fished Carr Inlet that day and took our fish all the way back up to the salmon banks, and the people in Carr Inlet got much lower price than we did. This because we did take it up there. This is the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. That's Mount Rainier viewed above McNeil Island, the old federal penitentiary, which of course is inoperative now. I don't know what they're doing with it. Now, Brother John would probably know better than I. Carr Inlet, where we fished that day, is just adjacent to McNeil Island. I believe we're leaving Carr Inlet and heading back north, back up to the San Juan Islands. Yeah, this is in the San Juans here, just starting to build a house there. I believe that is the Liz Kurtz. Here's at the end of the season, the Dreamland came down from up north about the same time we were putting our gear away. And he's putting his gear away too, I think, and getting ready to go up to Sand Point, Squaw Harbor area for the shrimp season. You see the fishing gear coming off and the drag gear going aboard. Salmon gear coming off the Pacific Castle. This is up in Anacortes. Dreamland. You got the marina, the big marina at Anacortes. Get some beautiful sunsets out on the water. And sunrises, too. There's the Oduna. This is up at Cape Pankow, just outside of Falls Pass a little ways. That ship went ashore with a load of vans full of frozen crab. They did save the frozen crab. They lightered it ashore on cables and took it across over into, that's the farewell there at Cape Lazarus. Took it across over into West Anchor Cove where they loaded it on barges and shipped it out. See, the vans each have their own separate refrigeration unit, and even after the ship went ashore, the refrigeration units were left on, and it preserved the crab, so they were able to save it. It's a view towards Cape Lipke from Cape Lazarus. The mountains and on the island. This is on Unimac Island. Cape Mount Sheldon there. Another view of Mount Sheldon. And Isanowski Peaks. View of Sheldon from a little different angle. A lot of snow on it this year, not much ash from the volcano. Must have been mostly southerly winds. I think this is on anchor behind Cape Lazarus, or very possibly even in a little closer, more than likely Mount Lazarus, Cape Lazarus. Gillnet boats alongside the tenders, seiners, and gillnetters waiting to unload. This is behind Cape Lazarus. There's an eagle on a tree stump. This is in Puget Sound now, I'm sure. Yeah, that's Deception Pass Bridge. Like I say, we get some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. There's a killer whale. An orca. I do believe this is the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. This on a trip I took down there to fish herring in San Francisco Bay. Man, what duty that was. There's Alcatraz on the left. San Francisco skyline. The quality of these pictures would be much better if they were taken directly with a video camera. We're back up in Everett Harbor now. Scenes taken from our moorage. And this looks like we're probably back up in Alaska. Yes, there's Sheldon with not quite as much snow and a little more ash on it from volcanic activity. It varies considerably from year to year sometimes. I haven't seen it this bare in a long time, though. Probably didn't have very much snow that winter. Isinotsky Peaks, or Ragged Jack, and Sheshelvin again. Quite a change from the solid snow-covered mountain we're used to seeing. The snow usually lasts all winter, all summer too. Panning towards Cape Lipke.